It's about a murder. Somebody's dead. Okay? It's as serious as it gets. The pucker factor in here's got to be max 10. I mean, you couldn't be in more of a scary situation than talking about a murder with a homicide investigator. I understand that. Okay? But I'm putting your point on, and I'm asking you specific things, and I'm making sure. Each time I get done asking you this question, are you sure? Are we right there? Okay? You told me this 8-minute conversation ended. You wouldn't have any more reason to call her, but I have both of you calling each other less than an hour later.
I mean, I talked to her before that. I mean, I must have talked to her maybe for 3, 4, 5 minutes. I don't know in my head, like, okay, this time I talked to her was the 8-minute, this was the 5-minute, this. I mean, I'm not trying to BS around, or I mean, I want to say that's the truth and I know for 100%, but I'm not sure. I mean,
that's why I'm asking you. What would be the reason to call her after that? You said the conversation was over. You pretty much had told her at that time that, you know, wasn't going to be able to hook you up. That was it. And she gave you a little conversation about Cody, and she said, hey, call me if you do run across something. And you said, would you have any more, you know, do you have any more reason to call her? You said no. Did you call anymore? No. Are you sure? I'm sure. And then I pull up the phone records and tell you, y'all both have a phone call conversation. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, come on, man.
I don't know what to say, man.
I don't either, because you're changing your story every time.
I'm not trying to change my story.
Okay.
I mean,
but do you see my point?
I see where you're coming from.
Okay. I don't know. I wasn't there. Okay. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I wish y'all could have the technology to listen in. I know they got the act where you can't listen or tap in, but I mean, I don't know. I would like to know what and when, but I don't remember exactly when, what call was what, which one was 8 minutes, and.
Soon after this exchange, the detective has to leave the room for about 30 minutes to take care of a phone call. When he returns, Scott gives him a taste of some personality for the first time. It seems that all that time he was left alone to think has really rattled him.
Alright, let's get back to this thing.
Are we going to do any recording today? Or,
yeah, man.
Or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, man. I just
seem a little agitated.
Just been in here for 2 hours, and it seems like you go from talking about coming down to do a statement to interrogation, and I mean, just didn't think it was going to turn like this. No, I don't.
Well, I mean, you're the one that's changed. You're the one that's changed the story a few times here. That's why I'm trying to get the story completely tight, and then we do the recording. Okay. Okay. And you said that time you were talking to Cheryl on that Monday. That Monday when you were on the phone with her and I had phone records of you talking to her, you were arranging some kind of deal for her to pick up a nickel bag or something with through Adam. You were going to get it from Adam to give to her, correct?
Yeah.
Did y'all argue at all?
No.
Okay. And no kind of arguments, anything like that?
No.
Okay. At that point, you said before that you had owed her a little bit of money. What, $30? Is that what? Let me look in here. $30, but that was on the previous Friday.
Yeah, that was
and
before.
And you got it to her.
And that, yeah.
Okay, so at that point, you didn't owe her any money, and she didn't owe you any money.
Yeah.
Everybody's clean bill of health.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you that Friday? How did that go down? How did y'all meet each other?
The Friday, the last Friday.
The last time you saw her.
Last time I saw her.
Yeah. How did that go down again?
She just called and was
Okay.
like, you know, was it able to go through or anything?
Right.
No.
Any kind of problems with that?
No.
She was not mad?
No.
You were not mad?
No.
Okay. So she comes over and she's alone, you said? And she is, collects her $30? No problems?
No problems.
Okay.
This is where Scott's story really begins to fall apart. At this point, detectives have spoken to everyone that he claims to have been involved with surrounding the murder of Cheryl. This includes the couple he sold the dresser that her ID was into, and 2 different individuals that he sold a TV and a DVD player to. At this point, detectives believe that the black RCA cable tied around Cheryl's arms likely belonged to one of the electronics he sold.
You see what I'm running into here, though, right?
Yeah.
Every time I talk to somebody, I find out the story that you're giving me is off. From the dates you gave me, the times you gave me,
Well, I mean,
the days you gave me.
I was all for it. I